With the popularity of rugby all over the world, a modified version of this well-loved sport is taking the sport community by storm. Let's check out why more and more sport enthusiasts are getting into the action of touch rugby. Touch rugby, also known as touch football, started as a training drill for rugby until it was developed to be a sport of its own by the Australians in the 70s.
The sport of touch football was created in Australia in the 1960s. It was originally a training drill, just a drill that rugby teams would use during the week to practice their sport. And then more and more retired players and people from outside the sport started trying out this training drill till it became a sport of its own right in the 1970s in Australia. Touch football is the minimum contact version of the sport of rugby. So what we do is we remove the contact element. So there's no tackling. All that a player has to do is just touch the player with the ball to stop them.
With 6 players for each team, the objective of this fast-paced outdoor sport is to run with the ball to the opposite end without touching by your opponent to score a touchdown.
The main element is it's outdoor, field sport with the ball played as a team, and you pass the ball backwards, and the objective is to score a touchdown on the other end of the field and score more points than your opposition. There are 6 players on the field, and the objective is to score as many touchdowns as possible within the time period. Usually we play here 20 to 30 minutes, but a full international level game is a 40-minute game. When the player with the ball gets touched, they have to stop, they have to step over the ball, and that counts as 1 touch. And then you have 6 touches for 1 possession. If you can score in that 6 touches, you score a touchdown. If not, you turn over the ball. If you drop the ball, if you pass the ball forward, it's a turnover of possession.
With touch rugby kasi, ma-appreciate mo yung pinaka-concept ng team. Yung bola, para maitawid mo siya, you always have to continually pass the ball back. Tapos, bago kayo maka-forward, ita-touch kasi kayo. Dito kasi, once i-touch ka, you have to dump the ball. So, someone has to pick it up right away. Yung concept ng teamwork, dito makikita talaga siya. So, napakaganda niyang sport actually.
This type of team sport is usually played in a grass surface with a rectangular shaped field that are almost half of the size of a rugby league field. Unlike other recreational sports, ilan lamang ang required equipment para makapaglaro nito.
Bale, yung surface na nilalaro namin dito, ideally is in grass. Typically, 50 by 70 meters siya. So, lengthwise yung takbo ng players. That's ideal. As for player requirements, usually we play with cleats, pero you don't even need cleats. Minsan okay na yung running.
At dahil walang masyadong physical contact, safe at less prone to injury ang ganitong uri ng field sport.
Because of that, because of its minimum contact nature, the game becomes safer to play. It becomes something that more people can play. You can have people playing from a younger age all the way to an older age. Football is one of the safer and one of the safest field sports because of the fact it's minimum contact. The chance for injury is very minimal. Most common injuries with touch football are just because it's a running sport on a field. Things like ankles, fingers.
Touch rugby does not entail any height requirement. Kaya naman bagay na bagay ang sport na ito sa ating mga Pinoy.
Very exciting siya kasi first of all, it's a relatively new sport for most of us. Tapos, hindi siya nagre-require ng height. Hindi naman din kailangan ikaw yung pinakamabilis. You have to work it out kung ano yung asset ng team nyo. So, it's very apt for Filipinos actually. Anybody could play it. Even kids, women, men, yan. Anybody could play it.
This backward passing game is easy to learn, and as you continue to practice the sport, you will also develop the needed skills to play it better.
I started last year lang in last week of June, I guess, or early July. Hindi kasi siya mahirap matutunan na sport. It requires, I guess, na continuous mo siyang ginagawa until ma-adapt mo. Then everything else like being athletic, being agile, matudevelop mo din naman siya habang naglalaro ka palagi.
Engaging in this fun-filled non-stop action sport comes with lots of benefits.
Well, since na-discover ko yung touch rugby, I found more time para mas maging physically fit, and na-develop ko rin yung camaraderie and teamwork with with my other teammates. Tapos since naging captain ako, na-develop na rin yung leadership skills.
Physically, kasi maganda siyang cardio. Kasi tuloy-tuloy kayo. All throughout the game, tumatakbo ka ng tumatakbo.
I would like to invite everyone to join us trainings Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 4 p.m. till sundown sa UP Sangkin Garden. No experience needed. We'll teach you the sport. So, hope to see you.
Hi guys, I hope you would try touch football, or also known as touch rugby. It's not a hard sport. It's a combination of mind game and fitness. It's really fun to try it, and who knows, you might have a future in here.
So get into the action this summer with exciting outdoor sport of touch rugby.